Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back. Pardon me. Welcome back to episode 28 of Play Ball here with your favorite Wolfpack baseball team. Last time out, they lost the season opener 6-5 in 13 innings against the Blowfish. I was almost about ready to say the Bee-Wolves. Definitely was the Blowfish. And the other storyline with that is that we lost Cassidy Hennessy, who took a line drive off the chest. She wanted to stay in the game and finish the inning. She tried, and Elvis Stanley hit a walk-off homer because of it. Heading into Game 2, Wolfpack taking on familiar foes in the Buckaroos. This is probably an even matchup, so hopefully we can swing it in our favor today as Lewandowski takes on Lancaster. Let's have a look. Fragment and Vega, of course, made errors in the first game, so they're not doing very well, so we'll need to take them out. We'll put Prakniak at second. And Benson will be at first. There we go, okay. We're going to Sakura Hills to take on the Buckaroos on their home turf. I hope we can bounce back from this. I don't want it to turn into one of those where we lose all 20 games of the season kind of series, because that's just going to make me very, very upset. The only person actually with a positive rating is Dickey, and that's because he got on like 3 times last game. He had 3 hits, so. Alright, Smokey getting ready to lead off here against Lancaster in the first. Pitches at the knees, 0-1. Hard hit up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Smokey starts the game off right, just like last time. Starts it off with a hit. That'll bring up Roberts. Oh, we going, son. Pitches outside, throw down. Not in time. Smokey steals second easily. Ball's in the dirt. 2-0. High ball 3. Roberts ahead 3-0 in the count. And Ghost looks at one outside and takes a 4-pitch walk to walk down the first. So first and second now, nobody out for Eddie McGee. Another RBI opportunity for the shortstop. Someone high and inside 1-0. Low 2-0. That's finally a strike after 6 straight balls. Soft dribbler to short. This is going to be a tough play. Flips to second. 1 on to first. Not in time. Eddie beats it out. So first and third now with 1 out for Big Country. 1 for 5 in the first game. Makes it 1 high. 1-0. He's looking for his first RBI of the season too. Inside ball 2. Fouls that pitch into the Wolfpack, into the Buckaroos dugout. That caught the corner, 2-2. That's driven deep to right center field, and that is way back, and gone. Home run, Kyle Big Country Jensen, as he puts the Wolfpack on the board with his first homer of the season. And now it's 3-0. There was no doubt about that one, folks. He connected, and you could tell it was gone. Now up is Sarah Kaufman. Dozer went 1 for 4 in the first game. Looks at one inside, 1-0. She drew a walk as well. Looks at one over the middle, 1-1. Low, 2-1. That's ripped foul, a little out in front of the changeup, 2-2. That's ripped down the right field line, and is just foul. That would have been a single. Oh, that caught the knees. Strike 3 called. Good pitch from Lancaster to bounce back. And now Von Prakniak up, getting his first start of the season. Looks at one in the dirt, 1-0. Prakniak hits that one up the middle. It's diving attempt made by the shortstop, but it's off his glove. Stiff bottom knocked it down, but he couldn't hang on to it. And that'll be a base hit for Prakniak, his first of the season. That'll bring up Sophie DOA Benson, getting her first start of the season as well. Ball is inside, 1-0. Low and in the dirt, 2-0. Caught the inside corner at the knees, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Sky down the right field line, but that's hooking into the seats, still 2-2. Chase did one, but dribbled it in front of the plate. Picked up by Lancaster. He bare hands and fires. Gets the out at first. Wolfpack get 3 in the first inning to give a nice little cushion for Lewandowski to work with. Top of the Buckaroos order, due up to face him. First up is right fielder Rick Lafayette. First pitch fastball fouled off into the seats, 0-1. Curveball skied down the right in foul territory on the right hand side. Sophie Benson going over. And DOA makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now to bring up Bruin Porchetto. Screwball is way out in front, holding into the seats, 0-1. High ball one. Cutter was too high. Two-seamer catches the outside corner, and he swung and missed it. 1-2. Curveball dribbled softly to short. Eddie grunts, charges and fires, makes the play, 2 outs. I'll bring up center fielder Vera Plows, still looking for her first hit of the season. Dribbled back to the mound on the first pitch. Lewandowski fires, got the out. 3 up, 3 down inning for Lewandowski, and the Wolfpack have a 3-0 lead to the second. Dickey to lead off here, will be 8-9-1 due up to face Lancaster. That's ripped up the middle liner right past his ear, and that's going to be a base hit. Good swinging from Dickey, keeps his hot streak going. It's his 4th hit already in the second game. And now Lewandowski up for his first plate appearance. Ball is high, 1-0. Soft dribbler to short, stiff bottom flips to second, 1 on to first. That'll be a double play. 2 quick outs there. And now Smokey up.
Number 16, the center field.
Caught the inside portion of the plate, 0-1. High ball 1. Caught the outside portion of the plate this time, 1-2. Dribbled softly to first, fielded cleanly by Reese. She'll run over and tap the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack in the second. To the bottom half we go with 4, 5, and 6 due up, and cleanup hitter Buck Alonzo. Second baseman looks at a screwball at the knees, 0-1. Curveball is inside, 1-1. Cutter swung through it, 1-2. Two-seamer blown by on strike 3, and he is down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
That'll bring up catcher Luther Polbean. Looks at 1 at the knees, 0-1. Nice curveball, broke right in there from Lewandowski. Cutter grounded softly to first, fielded cleanly by Benson. She taps the bag, and that's the second out. That'll bring up January Salmon, the catcher. Our third baseman, she's perfect 1,000 for the season so far. First pitch fouled off, just out of DOA's reach, 0-1. Curveball fouled off, 0-2. Screwball blown by her, strike 3, and that's a clean inning for Lewandowski as he throws another 1-2-3 inning. To the 3rd we go, it remains 3-0. Ghost Roberts leading off here in this 3rd inning. First pitch is skied to right. Lafayette going back. Right in front of the warning track. Pulls up and makes the catch for the first out. And I'll bring up Eddie McGee, 0 for 1 today. That's hit hard up the middle. That's a base hit. That's Eddie's 2nd hit of the season. Gets the inning going with 1 down here. Now big country. Eddie takes off. Pitch catches the bottom of the zone. Throw down. Not in time. Eddie is still in 2nd, and now he's in scoring position. Jensen hits a hard ground at the right side of the infield, fielded cleanly by Alonzo, fires to first, gets the out. Eddie moves up to 3rd on the play. So 2 down, and those are up, looking to drive him in. Ball way inside, 1-0. Dribbled softly to first, fielded by Reese. She'll tap the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack here as they strand the runner at 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, 7, 8, 9. As first baseman Dandelion Reese will lead off. Looks at a curveball at the knees, 0-1. Fastball blown by her, 0-2. Cutter caught the outside corner, strike 3 called. She is down on strikes for the first out. Now to bring up Arsenio Stiff Bottom, the shortstop. Looking for his first hit of the season. Screwball at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer blown by him, 0-2. Curveball inside, he chased it anyway, strings through it, strike 3. 2 quick Ks for Lewandowski and Lancaster up. Heater dribbled on the ground to first. Benson there, picked, fields it cleanly, taps the bag, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Lewandowski. 3 innings in the books, remains 3-0. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Wolfpack here in the 4th as Von Praknak will lead off. 1 for 1 with a single today. Looks at 1 at the knees, 0-1. High and outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And Praknak works the walk. It's a 5-pitch walk, and he'll trot down to first. Lead off runner on. Here's DOA. That one is high, 0-1. Oh, 1-0, Jesus. That's at the knees, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Soft line to second, leaping is Alonso to make the catch, and that'll cause Praknak to retreat the first. 1 out now, as Deadeye is up. Hard rip up the middle, fielded by Stiff Bottom and double play. That flips the second one on the first double play. Hit is erased on the double play, and to the bottom of the 4th it remains 3-0. Here's Lafayette leading off, looks at a fastball at his knees, 0-1. Screwball dribbled softly down the third base line, rolls foul, 0-2. Curveball outside, 1-2. Cutter blown by him, strike 3, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Bruin Porchetto up. Left fielder looks at 1, blown by him, 0-1. 2-seamer blown by him, 0-2. Cutter fouled off, 0-2. Screwball pulled into foul territory, into the seats, still 0-2. Curveball caught the knee, strike 3 called, and he's down on strikes. And now Vera plows up. Screwball ripped hard on the ground to second. Praknak dives, but it ricochets off his glove into center field. That'll be a base hit for Plows, her first of the year. Smokey gets it in to hold her to a single. Yes, that is their first hit of the game. And here is Buck Alonso, the second baseman. Heater blown by him, 0-1. Curveball skied into the seats, still 0-2. Screwball blown by him, strike 3. He's way out in front of it. That's the 3rd out. Lewandowski gets through the 4th. Nothing doing, despite getting the first hit. The Buckaroos cannot score. It remains 3-0 to the 5th. Lewandowski leading off now. Soft dribbler back to the mound. Lancaster fields, fires, 1 out. And now Smokey up. First pitch is high, 1-0. Dribbled up the middle, past Lancaster to second. Barehanded by Alonso, he fires, gets the out. 2 quick outs now, and Ghost Roberts up. Eric rips one up the middle. Diving play made by Stiff Bottom in the hole. Gets up and fires. Gets him by a step, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Lancaster in the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th coming up. Here's Luther Polbean, the catcher starting it off. 5, 6, and 7 due up. First pitch grounded softly in the hole. Eddie backhands and fires. Got him, 1 out. That'll bring up January Salmon. Curveball line softly into right. That'll get down. Ghost fires it back in, but it will be a single. Now Dandelion Reese up. Screwball ripped into the left center gap. Smokey going over. He's looking to track it down. It's at the warning track, and it's over his head. That will get down for a hit. However, the runner had to hold up at second in case it was caught, so it will only be a double, and runners at second and third with 1 out for Stiff Bottom. Heater blown by him, 0-1. Curveball, he swung through it 0-2. Cutter high and outside, he chased it strike 3, and Stiff Bottom down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. Now it's down to Lancaster, looking to drive in the 2 runs, help his own cause. First pitch at the knees, 0-1. Screwball swung through it 0-2 at the knees. 2-seamer lined in the left center. Kaufman going over, makes the catch for the 3rd out, and the Wolfpack strand both runners on the base. Buckaroos held off. 3-0 to the 6th. Eddie McGee to lead off, 3, 4, and 5 due up to face Lancaster. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Outside, ball 1. In the dirt, 2-1. Ooh, caught the high inside corner, 2-2. Soft dribbler to short, stiff bottom fields and fires. 1 out. Now we'll bring up Jensen, 1 for 2 today with a home run. Outside, ball 1. Soft line to the second, right at Alonso for the second out. Now bring up Kaufman. Dozier looks at one inside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. That's ripped up the middle. Diving play made by stiff bottom. He gets up and fires. That's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for the Wolfpack in the 6th. Bottom half coming up. It's top of the Buckaroo order now. Lafayette swings and hits the first pitch into right center field. Going back is Ghost. He's at the warning track. Makes the catch for the first out. Gonna bring up Porchetto. Left fielder dribbles it to the left side. Lewandowski bare hands and fires. Makes the play, 2 outs. Gonna bring up Plows. Looks at a screwball outside, 1-0. Curveball's there, 1-1. Heater is high, 2-1. Cutter blown by her, 2-2. Two-seamer fouled off, still 2-2. Curveball at the knees, called strike 3, and Plows is down looking. 1-2-3 inning for Lewandowski in the 6th, and remains 3-0 to the 7th. 6-7-8 due up. Prakniak leading off here. Rips the first pitch dead center field. Plows going back, but he'll hang up right at her for the first out. Now to bring up DOA. Drives that pitch deep to left center field. Plows on her horse, going back to the warning track. She's at the wall. She looks up. She leaves. It's gone! Home run DOA! Sophie Benson hits her first homer of the season as it just gets over the left center wall. And it's now extended the Wolfpack lead 4-0. All her runs have come on the long ball today. I'll bring up Bernard Deadeye Dickey. Catcher looking at 1. At his knees, 0-1. Deadeye looks at 1 lower, 1-1. Caught the inside corner, 1-2. Way inside, and it beans him. Dickey just got beamed, and that raised his mojo. He goes down to first, and now Lewandowski up with 1 out, runner at first. Lewandowski rips that first pitch into left center field. That'll hang up for an easy out for Porchetto. Dickey retreats to first with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Smokey, top of the order, due up. First pitch is fouled off in the left field seats, 0-1. Ooh, almost chased that one, but he checks it in time, 1-1. Hard hit at the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Dickey will hold at second as he doesn't run well, and it'll be a single for Smokey, his second hit of the game. First and second now with 2 outs for Ghost Roberts. 0-2 with a walk, and that will spell the end for BB Lancaster as Jess Beefy will be coming in to pitch. She was the one who looks like gave up all their runs last time out. She's very rattled, so. Check this swing, it's in low, 1-0. That's ripped up the middle, that's going to get down for a base hit. Plows fields it cleanly, rounding third is Deadeye. He's going to try and score the throw in, not in time. Deadeye scores, it's 5-0 on the RBI single from Ghost. First and second with 2 outs still for Eddie McGee. Ball way in the dirt, bounces, 1-0. High, 2-0, not even throw close to the zone. That's on the inside corner, 2-1. Check the swing, it was high, 3-1 now. Skied, shallow left center. Plows calling for it. Will make the catch for the third out, stranding 2 runners, but the Wolfpack push across 2 more, 1 on the solo homer, 1 on an RBI single. It is now 5-0 to the bottom of the 7th. Lewandowski has more wiggle room to work with. Buck Alonso up, first pitch hit down the third base line. Jensen dives, cuts it off and fires. Makes the play, 1 out. Good reactions from the third baseman. Now bring up catcher Luther Polbean. Curveball's fouled off, way out in front, 0-1. Two-seamer, way behind, 0-2. Cutter inside, 1-2. Heater driven to right field. Ghost going back at the warning track, looks up, makes the catch for the second out. I'll bring up January Salmon, 1 for 2 today. First pitch is high, 1-0. Curveball fouled back, 1-1. Screwball swing through it 0-2, 1-2. Two-seamer low, 2-2. Cutter inside, full count. Heater popped up. Foul territory, DOA calling for it. Makes the catch for the third out, and Lewandowski is through 7 shutout innings. To the 8th, it's 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Wolfpack. Big Country leading off here, 1-3 today, had the homer back in the first inning. Rips that pitch up the middle, that's going to be a base hit for him. That's his second hit of the game. Gets the inning started off right. I'll bring up Kaufman, 0-for-3 today. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. That's ripped up the middle. That's going to get down for a base hit. Kaufman's first hit of the game. She's now 1-for-4. It's back-to-back singles. Start the inning off good as it's first and second with no outs for Prakniak. 1-for-2 today has a single and a walk on his line score. Swings through the first pitch inside, 0-1. Chase that one. In the dirt, 1-1. Not even close to the zone. 2-1, just missed it. Hard grounder up the middle, fielded by stiff bottom, flips to second. One on to first, double play. Runner advances to third though, so 2 outs, runner at third for Sophie. Has a home run on her line score. Looks at a pitch on the inside corner, 0-1. High, 1-1. Side, 2 balls and a strike now. Outside, 3 balls and a strike to Benson. Hard grounder through the left side. It's past the diving third baseman Salmon. That'll drive in the run. It's another RBI for Benson on her second hit of the game as her single drives in the 6th run for the Wolfpack. Now Dickey up 1-for-2 as a single and a hit by pitch on his line score. Looks at one way outside, 1-0. Benson takes off. Ball is really high inside this time, 2-0. Throw down, not in time. It's another stolen base. Third pitch also way outside. It's a pitch out, 3-0. And the fourth pitch is an intentional walk. So basically just turned into an intentional walk for Dickey. She takes first, and now Lewandowski up. Beefy exiting, and Fats Middleman, the closer, is coming into pitch. Lewandowski's runners at first and second with 2 outs. Looking to drive in 1. First pitch dribbled softly to short. Tough play. Step on him, fields and fires to first. Gets him for the third out. Wolfpack push across another one on an RBI single by Benson. It's 6-0 to the bottom half of the 8th. Dandelion Reese leading off. First pitch hit hard on the ground to shortstop. Eddie there and fields it and fires. 1 out. That'll bring up stiff bottom. Heater blown by him, 0-1. Curveball skied softly to right. Ghosts comes in a few steps, makes a catch for the second out. Middleman duo. Pinch hit for with wingspan Mad. Mad's first swing is hit into the left side seats, 0-1. Popped up in front of the mound. Lewandowski coming off, calling for it. Makes the catch. He dropped the ball. That's an error on the pitcher. So Mad reaches base. Lafayette up now on the error by Lewandowski. Second pitch fouled off, 0-2. Cutter grounds off to the second. Prakniak fields and fires, makes the play for first. It's the third out. Mad is exiting as Aloha North is coming into pitch. It remains 6-0 to the 9th. Smokey up now. Looks at one on the inside corner, 0-1. That's ripped foul, 0-2. He's way out in front of that changeup. Ball is outside, 1-2. Dribbled softly back to the mound. North fields and fires, 1 out. Now Eric Roberts up, 1-for-3 today. Has a single and a walk on his line score as well as an RBI. First pitch hit up the middle, that's a base hit. That goes second hit of the game. And that'll bring up Eddie McGee. McGee rips one hard to the ground to second. Alonzo flips to second. 1 on to first. Not in time. Eddie beats it out. So fielder's choice. Second, 2 outs now, and Big Country up. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Ball way inside, 1-1. Throw down. Not in time as Eddie steals second again. It's his second stolen base of the game. Big Country fouls that pitch off. Hopefully it gets to the seats. It will not, as Reese makes the catch in front of the seats for the third out. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack. It remains 6-0 bottom half. Loner Lewandowski looking to go for the complete game shutout. Porchetto rips one hard up the middle. Eddie dives and cuts it off, gets up and fires, gets him at first. What a play by the shortstop. 1 out now. Beer plows up. First pitch is at the knees, 0-1. Cutter, line softly short on a hop. Eddie gets there and fires. 2 outs. 1 more out, Lewandowski has the shutout. Here's Alonso. Curveball, retarded on the ground to short. Eddie there, picks it up and fires, gets the 3rd out, and the Wolfpack win. They have shut out the Buckaroos 6-0 behind a strong complete game shutout from Clay Loner Lewandowski. Error on your line score. Wolfpack push across 12 hits, gets 6 runs out of the deal, 4 from home runs and 2 from RBI singles. They also made an error that was on Lewandowski though, so no harm done. Every starter got a hit minus Lewandowski, of course, because as you know, he is the pitcher. Overall, not too bad. Lewandowski, complete game shutout. It's a 3-hitter with 9 Ks on his line score. Lancaster goes 6 2/3, only gives up the 5 runs. Beefy comes in, gives up another run. And then after that, it was shut down for Middleman and North. There are your players of the game. Lewandowski's shutout, of course, puts him in first place. Big Country had that 3-run homer and a single on his line score, improved to number 2 on this list. And Benson, of course, had the solo shot and the 2 RBIs to boot. So far, so good, my friends. And there we go. The Wolfpack have gotten off the schneid and win in their 2nd game of the season, defeating another created team, the Buckaroos, so keeping them winless and proving us the 1-1 on the season. Now, how many games do we have to sit this time? 10 again. All right, let's do it. There we go. Freebooters and Moonstars division matchup. Freebooters win 3-1. Crocodons shut out the Mandibles 1-0, giving the Mandibles their first loss. Nemesis beat the Platypi 3-2. Blowfish beat the Derbies 2-0, keeping them winless. Derbies then come back, pound the Beagles 7-1, get the win. Grapplers beat the Sawtooth 4-3, very close game there. Freebooters beat the Blowfish 2-1. Mandibles beat the Overdogs 7-6. And the Moose beat the Wide Look 6-2. And finally, Nemesis almost came back, but the Moonstars managed to eke it out 7-6. So here are your division standings going into the 3rd game of the season for most of us. Blowfish sit at 2-1 atop the Monument Division. Platypi 1-1. Nemesis 1-2. Buckaroos still winless. In the Contemporary Division, Moonstars and Freebooters are tied at 2-1. We are 1-1, and the Moose are 1-2. Going over to the Eternal Conference, Crocodons sit at 2-0. Overdogs, Wide Loads, and Mandibles all 2-1. And then in the Gothic Division, all 4 teams are tied at 1-2. Next game, we take on the Crocodons, who are known for their pitching primarily, as well as their decent defense and decent contact hitting, but their bullpen is suspect at best, and they do not have any power in their lineup, or at least not a lot of power. In the 3rd game, it'll be Bishop Fuller taking on Edward Double D Vincent. So this is going to be a good matchup, folks. It looks like it's going to be a pitching matchup. Can't wait. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. This is the Nasty One, signing off.